Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski here with the top stories of the day. This is our final Daily 8 of 2024. We'll get into more on that at the end of the show, which allows us to get right into our first story of the day, which is an update to the deadly officer-involved shooting from last month. Kent County Prosecutor Chris Becker held a press conference earlier today to discuss the shooting that happened the night of November 8th near Trinity Health in Grand Rapids. Becker said that the shooting of Henry Weimer was justified and that he will not be filing charges against the three officers who fired shots. Weimer was seen on video with what appeared to be a weapon at the time before officers opened fire. We did learn some additional information throughout that investigation today. Weimer reportedly had been at Trinity Health earlier that day that he was killed and had talked about so-called suicide by cop. The apparent weapon that he had in his hand at the time of his death turned out to be a lighter that does resemble a gun. Weimer was also found with a letter in his possession after his death that read, "It's fine, sorry GRPD, thank you for caring and watching out." We will of course have more on this story coming up on our newscast as well as over on our website throughout the day. The Grand Rapids Police Department has now launched a parallel homicide investigation to accompany their active missing persons case for 58-year-old Donald Honeycutt. Honeycutt was last seen in September of 2022 in the Kentwood area. Since then, GRPD has investigated several leads to no avail. Police are now looking into the potential that Honeycutt might have been killed. Chief Eric Windstrom said that they have not ruled out the possibility that he might have been a victim of a crime, but are still searching and hoping to find him. If you have any information that could help this case, you're asked to contact GRPD immediately. A Kent County Sheriff's deputy is facing charges for allegedly stealing from the Kent County Correctional Facility. Deputy Sal Sepulveda is accused of taking money and gift cards from an unclaimed wallet in the building's lost and found section. Sepulveda was charged with larceny and is scheduled to be arraigned on Monday. If convicted of this crime, he could face a maximum of 4 years in prison. Now for a story that directly involves one of our own here at Wood TV8, Daybreak anchor Teresa Weekly had a gut feeling one day after hearing about Jennifer Vanderpool, a woman in need of a kidney transplant. Although she wasn't a match for Vanderpool, Teresa did end up donating her kidney to the National Kidney Registry to be given to someone else in the United States. That in turn would allow Vanderpool a greater chance to get a kidney from someone who was a match with her. The full story of Teresa and Jennifer's journey can of course be found right now over on our website, woodtv.com. Grand Rapids Mayor Rosalind Bliss is getting ready to end her time as a city leader. She will be officially term limited out after 8 years as mayor of Grand Rapids on January 1st. She sat down with our Adriana Doria yesterday to talk about these past 8 years and also what she has planned for the future. Bliss said that she was grateful for her time in office, and her only regret was not really stopping over the course of these 8 years and really taking it all in, though. She did say that after taking the next few months off to relax and spending time with her family, she will be starting a new job, which she says will keep her very active here in the city of Grand Rapids. Mayor-elect David LeGrand was sworn in earlier this week, and he will take over the role next month. Few students get the chance to interact with Grammy-nominated musicians on a daily basis, but the kids in Deborah Perry's class at Coit Creative Arts Academy do have that luxury. We got the chance to see one of Perry's classes in action. She's been teaching for 29 years now and hasn't stopped even after receiving Grammy nominations for her work as a music engineer. Some of her students have also gone on to have musical careers themselves, including work at Disney. Perry says that her goal as a teacher isn't to make her students follow in her footsteps, but instead just allow them to appreciate the value that music can bring them. Let's step aside now and get you a look at your forecast today. It's a snowy one out there. Here is Storm Team 8 meteorologist Matt Kirkwood.
Many locations picking up a fresh 2 to as much as isolated 5-inch amounts as this area of low pressure continues to march to the east. The back edge of that snow is going to move through this morning, and we'll see generally a dry afternoon. The advisory expires at 10 o'clock. It's been expanded to our southern counties, and you can see the hourly planner showing that drying trend into the afternoon. Now, if you're right at the lake shore, there's going to be some light lake effect snow showers developing. If you're right around the Hart area over towards Muskegon, maybe down to South Haven, that's going to be the case throughout Saturday. Inland areas will enjoy at least a little bit of sunshine. And then we're watching for another system on Monday. It looks like that one is going to go further north. Therefore, I've included a chance of rain and snow mix on Monday. Better chance of accumulating snow across the northern parts of the state. Warming trend as we head into the 8-day forecast and get closer to Christmas. Notice the temperatures above the freezing mark. Good traveling, but I don't think we're going to see a white Christmas, at least here in southern lower Michigan.
All right, thanks, Matt. We end today's show with this incredible video showing a deer rocking a bright orange safety vest. The video was taken by a viewer in Hillsdale County. She said she was driving near Jackson when the animal ran across the road and alongside her truck. How the deer got the vest on has yet to be determined, and where the deer ran off to now is also unknown. But the irony of the hunter's orange after hunting season ended, I don't know, that's pretty funny. I think it's a pretty great way to end today's broadcast. All right, everyone, that is not only our last Daily 8 of the week, but it's also the last one of the year. We're going to be taking a brief hiatus